Greetings, you people, and hello, my king. How is it going, and how is it been? This is Briarstone, bringing you more Skyrim Roguelike. And episode 2 of Season 2 is about to begin. What are we looking at? We are looking at an Imperial. Why are we looking at an Imperial? Because we have to create another character. Because Finn the Mighty is now dead. He took a couple of spears there. One in the head, one in the chest. I do believe that that was enough to kill him, unfortunately. It was definitely unfortunate. I thought he was going to certainly carry on a bit further than he did. But as a character layout, the Future Frontier on Reddit has given us, well, a nice little suggestion here. We're going to make an Imperial / Nord character, and I'll talk more about what he's going to be able to do and what he's not going to be able to do as I create him. But let's just say, to get this out of the way, if you're not aware, you can go to reddit.com/r/SkyrimRL. I'll leave a link down in the description box down below. Visit that link. And if you have an idea for future Skyrim roguelike characters, leave it there. Give me race, give me names, give me flaws, give me, I don't know, even talents. Give me something to build the character as you would like to see them be built in Skyrim Roguelike. But don't get too attached to them because they will most certainly die. That is why we do this. With tragedy comes entertainment, apparently. So here we go. Imperial. Let's build this face. Now, currently we must say a few things. Being half Imperial, half Nord means that he's probably going to be a little bit lighter of skin tone. If I can make him lighter, there we go. How light can I make him? Because you can get pretty dark as an Imperial. More ruddy skin there. Or I can keep him as pale as possible so that that Nord seems to shine through just a bit. Or I could have the Nord shine through in other ways. You know what? I think I'll have the Nord shine through in other ways. Let's give a little bit of red skin tone there. Not much. Still a little pale. And give him a little heft. I think. Back him out here. Let's take a look at ourselves. We're not looking too bad already. And, let's see, skin tone, weight, complexion. Complexion. Let's get a little closer. Now, he has seen a little bit of battle, but although it's nothing to be concerned about with animals, for instance. And I'll tell you why. Apparently, Jerome Blackmane, which is what this guy is going to be called, Jerome Blackmane, loves animals, right? He loves animals. Apparently, he loves them enough to where he will mourn any animal he comes across that happens to be dead, or does indeed die. Now, what does that mean about wolves? What that means is that he prefers to run away from wolves as opposed to fight them, right? However, if a wolf starts to really attack, he will attack back. He's just not going to like it. He will not be the one to strike first, however. Let's see, that complexion is pretty interesting. He's supposed to be a little bit younger than that, though. Definitely not that complexion. That's too much. Yeah, let's maybe just keep him on the normal. Looks pretty young there. We'll keep him with that. Any amount of scars? Not really. Okay, well, you know what? I'll give him a little. No, that's too big. Too big. Yes. He grew up on a farm, if I'm not mistaken. And he grew up playing with swords. In his childhood, he played around with swords. Although I say swords, I should say sword one. He is very comfortable with one sword. And he will not fight with a shield. However, if he gets into a pinch, apparently he will take the sword of his enemy and dual wield for that battle, but he will drop the sword and continue fighting with just the one sword that he has come accustomed to. War paint? Probably not. Hair, we should probably change that a bit. Now, black mane makes me want to give him a black mane. I think I will, too. Where is the darker... How dark can I make it? I think that was it. There we go. There's a black mane. An eye shape. Let's kind of figure this out here. Very wary eyes. Or more somber eyes. I'm thinking he's going to have big, dopey eyes. And what is he doing in Skyrim? Well, apparently, after the death of his mother, he went off looking for his father. His father left when he was born. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. Blue eyes, I think, is going to work for the Nord side of things. Eye width. Kind of widen them out a bit. Eye depth. Let's bring them forward just a touch. Eyeliner. I never actually know with eyeliner what that's going to do until I do it, and then I usually don't exactly like it. I'm not making a Captain Jack Sparrow character. Eyeshadow. Probably leave all that alone. Eye tint. Eye tint sometimes works out. It's a little bit of color there under his eyes. Not that he is sleep deprived, but he is a bit of an alcoholic apparently. Any inn I come across, I will have to go inside and I will have to have a few drinks. This guy has character, I'm telling you. He has character. Brow type. Wow. Look at the bush on that eye. That's crazy. Well, let's not make it so nuts. Does that look normal? It looks too normal, actually. Let's give it a little flare. There we go. A little turned up on the sides. That's not so bad. Alright, brow width. There we go. Yes, so, yeah. Every inn he comes across, he will have to go inside. He'll have to have a drink or two. And, you know, typically hang around for a bit, talking to people. He'll probably talk to as many people as possible inside of there, which is going to be good for finding quests anyway. Nose type. And if it's after 8 o'clock in the evening, he will spend the night. Or at least he will attempt to. Hopefully he will have enough gold to do so. That's a good strong nose. Good strong, strapping young lad nose. We're okay with that. Let's kind of shorten up our options here so we know what we're dealing with. Sometimes I get overwhelmed looking at the long list of things. Jaw width, what do you guys think? Wider or narrower? A narrower jaw may indicate more youth. Lower the jaw. Yeah, I think that might do. Nose length. You can push it out just a touch. Give him a little bit more schnauzer. Cheekbone height. Let's lower him a bit. Let's keep him kind of low. Cheekbone width. Widen him out, maybe? Yes. I think so. Laugh lines. Certainly, being the type of guy who typically walks into inns, talks to people, shoots the shit, so to speak, he will have his fair share of laughing, so let's give him a few laugh lines. A little color in his cheeks there. I like it. Nose color. He already looks sauced. Look at that. He's got enough color in his face to look like he's already been drinking. Seems legit. Well, we can definitely give him some neck color to make it complete. Yep. He's definitely either been out in the sun too long or he's been drinking. Or he slept next to a campfire with that particular forehead. I think that's going to be good. I think that's fine. I mean, it's subtle. It's subtle. It's good. I like it. What else is next? Eyeliner? No, we've already decided against that. Brow tight. Brow forward. We can bring the brow forward. I always like the strength of that. However, maybe I should not, because I always do it. Let's push it back. That profile is very interesting. Very characteristic. Very different. I like it. Lip color. Do we care? Maybe we should. Right now I'm thinking maybe we should not. Although that's pretty good. Chin forward. Will he have a very strong protruding jaw or moved back a bit? Let's give him a normal lineup. Normal lineup of his chin. And maybe shorten his chin a bit. Yes. Chin width. Narrow chin. It's not so bad. I like it. Alright then. And I think that's going to about do it. Unless, of course, I want to give him some war paint, but I don't think I do. Because, well, he's not a warrior. I mean, he will be fighting, mind you. But he's not part of any particular tribe that goes around trying to kill things. He's just a guy. He's basically, I would describe him as the farmers that you meet along the road, right? As you're playing normal Skyrim, you meet these farmers who are just traveling along the road, normal, everyday people. They have a sword. Well, so will Jerome Blackmane. Finish and name the character. Not prisoner. We've already said Jerome Blackmane. Very interesting. We're going to see how this plays out. Would I like to choose a class and birth sign? I would. And, yes, going to carry on with that. Now, it does say male Imperial, but for the sake of thematics, we're theming this to be half Imperial, half Nord. Now, his father was Nord. His mother was Imperial, so that is something to be denoted. And his mother has passed away. His father has not, or at least not as far as he knows, and he's going to be looking for him. Now, that said, who is his father? That part of the story is up to you guys. Where is his father? Where could he possibly be? And what would I have to do to try to find him? I'm thinking that that's the end game as well. The end game is to find Jerome Blackmane's father. And you can name him as well. Obviously, last name, Blackmane. Unless, of course, his mother decided that she wanted to go back to her maiden name and name her son after herself instead of the father, because the father left her and her child alone. Now, that could be something. Did he leave in a huff? Was there an argument? That's something else. Comment section down below, guys. Brainstorm. Let's do this. Choose your standing stone. I think I will. What do I want to be? An apprentice? Those under the sign of the apprentice recover magicka faster, but are more susceptible to magicka damage. That's something else I did not mention. Jerome Blackmane is inept at magic. The future frontier has spoken, and it shall be. Inept at magic. Let's see. So that might not be the thing we want to do. Shadow. Thief. Speaking of thieves, that's another thing. We do not steal. We are morally opposed to stealing completely. I'm thinking warrior currently. Or tower. Tower's pretty good, but tower does what? What does tower do? Automatically open a lock. Now opening up a chest doesn't actually denote stealing. So that might be helpful. But I don't know. Steed, what does that do? Wearing armor does not affect speed. Carry weight plus 100. I like it. Let's do that one. Not suffer a movement penalty from armor. Choose that. Now, combat classes. Obviously combat, because we can't cast magic. And we're a normal everyday farm boy, so we're not going to be super stealthy. Combat. Archer, Barbarian, Crusader, Knight, Warrior, Crusader. Not exactly that. Barbarian, Archer. I'm thinking Warrior. We're just making a straight up Warrior. Unafraid of light weaponry, they plow into battle with little regard for injury. Masters of all melee tools, they put little faith in magic. That's actually kind of perfect. I like it. Archery, block, heavy armor, one-handed, I'm sure, is in there, although it got cut off. We're choosing that because it fits. And block doesn't mean block with a shield only. I can block with a one-handed weapon. That's fine. We're going to go with this. Choosing. Choose the kit. We always randomize, for good or ill. And after we choose this, we are now going to be randomly spotted inside of Skyrim. And what that means for our survivability. I could have said all these things about Jerome Blackmane, and he could die within the next few seconds. Die faster than I can actually stop the recording and save. Are you ready? Random? Yes, I know. I would like to continue. Apparently we're going to have a monk outfit. Students of the ancient martial arts of hand-to-hand combat and unarmored self-defense. Monks avoid detection by stealth, mobility, and agility, and are skilled with a variety of ranged and close combat weapons. Now, just to be clear, this does not make me a monk. This basically just means that I have monk stuff. So, here we go.
Sure I am. We got some furs and tree branches. Paint them white and then tie them to stone.
Let's see what happens. Are you excited? Season 2, Episode 2 starts us in front of the Hunting Brew Meadery. What? We are starting in a safe, an absolute safe spot. This is incredible. We're not starting off in the tundra, in the cold, in the freezing north. We are starting here next to Whiterun. I wonder if my father is inside those walls. I suppose we will find out. Oh, man. However, I think the first stop may just be inside this meadery. Well, simply because it's a meadery. Obviously, as an alcoholic, this would interest us. This is why we are so close to here. Am I correct? Comment section down below. Guys, get to work on all the story elements for this character. Any background information that I have not mentioned that you want to expound upon, let it be known, as well as, well, who is his father? And where can he be found? How are we going to do this? If there is anything about this video that you did indeed enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this, and I will see you again later. Do not forget that on reddit.com/r/SkyrimRL, you can, if you have a Reddit account, go there and leave a suggestion for a future Skyrim Roguelike character. And who knows, I may just choose your character, and you will get to have the joy of watching him die. Sound fun? Alright. Take care, guys. Have a good day. Have a good evening. And this is Briarstone signing out. Come on, Sven the Mighty. Get your ass to an end. I saw something moving over there. I don't want to go that way just yet. I couldn't tell what it was. It's just I'm running away a second time. It's just the these are the bones of the last language. I thought he was going to be just as cocky as me. I need a bow and arrow.